Hello and welcome. Today we'll be looking at a game where I'm playing the tier 10 Japanese carrier, the Hakuryuu. This match is on the map Islands of Ice, and the enemy also has a Hakuryuu, but I already know this not beforehand, but after the game. The enemy Hakuryuu is 422, which means he is playing air superiority. Check out all those fighters that appeared behind my torpedo bombers. So at this point I decide to do a drop immediately, so I don't lose the opportunity. I'm gonna lose the planes anyway, so who cares? And this guy doesn't even have the commander skill for torpedo bombers, which is very surprising, but oh well. Anyways, I'll try to follow up with my dive bombers afterwards, but I will try to fly around fighters. Still though, why the hell would you play 4-2 in random battles with a Hakuryuu? I don't think it's a very good idea. But he decided to do it. Anyways, at this point I notice where my team is and that my team is not spreading out at all. So I have my ship pointed in the direction that my team seems to mostly be moving. Wow, I didn't even lose all of my torpedo bombers, what the hell? That was like an easy 12 kills. The hell are you doing, Hakuryuu? Anyways, I did get a drop off, which is 6 strikes. I guess that's good enough. And I don't think I'll be able to follow up with dive bombers though, because even if I do, I think his damage control party will be ready already. That is, it won't be on cooldown, so it would be kind of a waste. I would have to still do one drop first and then follow up. But I mean, maybe he messed around a little bit, and since there's a cruiser next to him, I'll just take all of them to have the Zhao use his ability. But if he doesn't, I'll just drop. Who cares? At this point, I feel a bit disliked for this match because I am against an air superiority carrier, and that's just annoying. And kind of useless for the carrier. I see the 2 torpedo bombers incoming, which is nice and all, but you're not gonna do anything with them because I have 2 of my own fighters. And you probably saw that you weren't gonna get anywhere, so you decided to drop right away. Nice. Still, you're gonna lose all of these torpedo bombers, which... well, this is like half... wait, actually no. This is like a third of all of your torpedo bombers. Anyways, I decided to have group number 3 take the brunt of the ammunition usage. So I will now have them land and then resupply, but I won't be doing that for group number 2, so they will be kept up for now. I decide to make my empty planes fly around for a bit, just so they don't interrupt the torpedo bombers taking off, so I can do a triple drop. I will go towards the bottom area because I was going top first. So this hopefully will make the fighters be towards the top area instead of the bottom area. So I should be able to do a drop without any interference from the carrier. On top of that, it seems there's a destroyer around, or maybe more than one. I also start moving forwards because it seems my team mostly is going towards the top area, so I'll just keep my carrier behind them. And I will take my dive bombers towards the top area, just in case, because if my torpedo bombers strike here, the fighters might come into the sea. The fighters are all at the top area. But if they see my torpedo bombers here, maybe they will react and start coming over here, and then I will just be able to do a dive bomber drop to the top. And I found the Fubuki. Drop from behind and then try to drop from the side. Although I don't have that much Well, this seems like a good one. And bye, Fubuki. Oh my god, it seems that he's doing his torpedo bomber drops on 2 fucking cruises, which is just not gonna end very well. I will mostly use my fighters to just kill off his damaging planes, because I don't see the point in engaging his fighters. That just doesn't give me too much. But engaging his damaging planes could be really useful, because once he runs out of them, he doesn't have many ways to affect the battle anymore. I'll try to bring these to set something on fire again. Would be nice if I could set one on fire and then pull back, but there's like tier 10 battleships. If I try to do a singular dive bomber group drop, it's just not gonna do much, because they might just all die. See, dive bombers have to run away immediately when they see my fighters. But then again, I can't really do much with my dive bombers either, because of, well, there aren't many battleships around that I can drop upon, and the 3 that are gathered, they all have very powerful anti-air. So it would be rather difficult for me to set them on fire and then set them on fire again, so... And if I don't get the fire damage, then the dive bomber drop just doesn't do a whole lot, because the straight up damage is low. But anyways, since it's kind of a waste of time, I'll just try anyway. Who cares? I mean, they're dive bombers. Oh, it's a Tirpitz too, so this means I can do a drop, then pull back and do a drop again. And I found his dive bombers. I used a lower ammunition count plane to hit the full group, and one with more ammunition to hit the group with less planes, because this means I will just resupply the plane group that has very low ammunition left afterwards. Also, I keep messing up my drop on this Tirpitz. It's pissing me off like incredibly hard. Oh my god, and it didn't even hit. Anyways, it seems I managed to place my carriers in a decent position. I don't really want to fight his fighters over this. I don't really want to fight his fighters, but because it's like over fucking Montana or Iowa, I don't really care that much, because that's incredibly advantageous to me. But this Ibuki here is a bit annoying, because it won't let me do nice drops on the Tirpitz. And obviously I forgot about my dive bombers again. Oh my god. No, the annoying thing is that with all this fucking stuff you have to do dive bomber drops, they are still so fucking weak. Torpedo bomber drops are easier to do, and they are stronger. What the hell is this? Anyways, the fighters that fought over the Montana kinda wasted their ammunition, so it's not that big of a deal. I would like to drop on the Tirpitz, but I think I would just get messed up by the Ibuki's ability, so I'll just drop on the Ibuki instead, if I'm gonna get messed up by the ability anyway. And I did. Sadly, no, what's it called? No flooding. Oh well. I could fight his fighters with my fighter here, but because there's backup coming, and it was in the range of enemy anti-air, I decided not to. And it seems that my ships on this top side have been dying off or leaving, so I just need to turn around and pull back again. I really don't want to sacrifice my fighters, because I will definitely need them. because once I'm out of fighters, I'll be camped by the enemy carrier. But as long as I still... Oh my god, that's a Yamato. Clock it! I mean, this Montana would be a better drop, although, actually, in terms of anti-air, it isn't, but she's lower HP, so the chances of some anti-air guns being... Oh my god, that's next to us off. Well, nope, definitely not gonna go over there. So the Yamato is the target, because that's one fighter group. I might actually engage those. And I will try to do a drop on the Yamato with this one dive bomber group, and then follow up with the second and third one for a fire. I mean, it might help. Okay, one fire, which is good. Unless he repairs it, he's gonna take quite a bit of damage from it. And then I can always try to follow up with torpedo bombers. Hopefully the Montana gets killed. I need to deal with that fighter group before I do a torpedo bomber drop, I think. And it seems the Yamato did use his oh my god, 5 hits and only 1 fire. That's unfortunate. Wow, 900 points. Oh my god. I'm gonna go engage the fighters because I don't want them to interrupt my torpedo bomber drop on the Yamato. Although it's within the anti-air range of the Yamato, it's also within the anti-air range of my friendly Yamato, so might not be the worst thing. I just need to pull back when I can, and ouch, 7 hits. No, 9 hits. Very good, very good. That hurt the Yamato a lot, and the Yamato is showing broadside to my friendly Yamato, which means that this should go pretty well. I will pull my fighters above my friendly Yamato, so the enemy fighters engaging them will be getting wrecked. And we are still at 900 points. Oh, and they are below 900 points because our friendly Yamato decided to kill him. And it seems that I have to turn my ship around again because there aren't enough allies around to keep protecting me here. This is the problem when you get pushed, because in a carrier you will have to stay behind your fleet, but if there isn't enough room, you're just gonna have a bad time. And these dive bombers are gonna hurt, and probably those torpedo bombers too. But right now it's important so we don't lose the game immediately, because there's only 4.5 minutes left. Oh, and the torpedo bombers aren't going for me. What the hell? Dude, what the hell are you doing? Okay, fires are gone, so I'll repair immediately because
Problem solved, sir.
well, a fire stops me from making planes take off and land and all that crap, so dealing with the fire is important, and I will also launch my torpedo bombers because I want to be able to deal with enemies. I will do an automatic drop on this cruiser that literally had 0 hits, but still the automatic drop was there, so I would I don't think I would have hit a manual drop either. And I use my one fighter group that has managed to take off to intercept that one torpedo bomber group. She should probably be out of plane soon, so it's okay. And I'll keep going towards the top area because there's only one ship there, and I hope that my allies will take care of it. Wow, that's weird. It seems that my planes aren't keeping up with I mean, they aren't slowing down the enemy for some reason. But I should be able to finish this Ibuki this time, and maybe the destroyer as well. Sadly, I messed up the drop quite a bit. Well, fine. Oh my god. And look at how these fucking cruiser fighters are interrupting this shit. It's so bad. Oh my god, and that missed the Ibuki. This is so fucking annoying. Like, there's absolutely no need for him to turn the other way. Even if the angle wasn't perfect, but you can't do that kind of thing at a glance. Like, seriously, look at this shit. This is ridiculous. And when people whine about shit like, oh, planes don't fucking behave like that, well, I'm sorry, but planes also aren't that as slow as they are in this game. I'll try to stay near this fucking iceberg because those torpedo bombers are incoming again. Not to mention it doesn't fucking take 5 torpedoes to kill a cruiser in real life. It's like a cruiser gets hit by like 1 torpedo and it's done. See, once I lost my fighters, these fighters are camping me and I can't do much about it anymore. Because, well, he has so many of them and I don't have anything left. Even though he has absolutely no clue how to play this shit. I mean, he is playing air superiority, but somehow he fucking let me get 23 torpedo strikes in. Like, what the hell is this? I use my 1 torpedo bomber group that's in the air to spot the destroyer, so we don't get capped. And I managed to pull a torpedo bomber group through this. What the hell, dude? Why didn't he use his fighters to intercept that? Oh well. I'm not using repair right now because I'm afraid there will be a dive bomber follow-up. And if that happens, that's going to be painful. And it's 20 seconds left. So at this point it's good enough to repair because even if it is a dive bomber follow-up, it's not gonna kill me. And well, this is game. Air superiority Hakuryuu, yet I still got 23 hits because air superiority is a bad loadout. If you don't know what you're doing very well. And even if you do, you still have to expect your team to win, which in random battles is like a bad idea. Anyways, 8500 experience, 2800 base experience, and over 500k. I like how it automatically puts it in descending order on experience, which is really nice. And this Yamato did really well, same with the Zao, at least I think. That's the Fubuki. Wow. Anyways, I guess I did like 183k damage. And I still made a profit of 360k. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe, and thanks for watching.